Welcome back to our Brazil series, episode 23. I'm just going ahead and getting some more stones here put into our container and taking it down to the lime plant. I did do a few off camera, so we got actually quite a bit now. It seems like it processes through it pretty quickly, so it's be nice to keep it topped up. I caught up to all the stuff coming out, so I'm actually grabbing the stuff off the side here, which can be kind of tricky depending on how big the pile is, but you gotta get it just right. I think what we might do, because the road kind of goes all the way around, we should make our own road in the quarry here, so we can get to the dumping spot a lot quicker down by our plant. But if I had to go all the way around, it can be quite the task to do that. So we'll get this filled up, and I think we'll decide where we're going to make a new road. There we go. Yeah, I put 111,000 in there. Hold 200,000, so we could do a few more. Like I said, it goes through it so fast. I don't know, like, if I'll keep doing time lapses and showing it, because do we still have a loan? I think we have to pay a loan off yet. Yeah, we got 105,000. It'd be nice to get that paid off, and then we can start looking at the cement factory. And again, I kind of want to get that so we can kind of progress the series and keep it moving here. Otherwise, it does get stagnant doing the same things. We could always, I suppose, take a load of sand or dirt and sell that as well to kind of change things up. We did do that on the previous episode. Make a little extra change. So I think, yeah, we're basically right on the bottom side here. We got to make a kind of a road going down if we're going to do that. I think it's like a no-brainer. But I want to make sure... Oh, the bulldozer's coming down. It's pretty foggy. The lowest point is like right over here. So if we could like... I don't know, should we go circular around kind of like, or should we just like... It might be kind of steep. Let's try to... kind of figure something out here. I wonder if... Let's go square, and then we'll make sure the thickness, or the, there we go, the density of, so it goes a lot quicker. Let's just play around here and see if we can kind of try something out, and we can smooth it out. If we could, like, maybe just come through here. I might have to smooth it, and then we can work with it. It might be kind of hard otherwise to do it. Somehow come through here, that would be great. But we got to do, like, a level... What I could do... I don't know. Let's go a little bit wider here. There we go. Kind of tricky. We gotta, like I said, get the leveling just right. I could do it in pieces here, it might be easier. Kind of come down like that. Okay, so yeah, we kind of got a nice subtle way down here. Might be a little steep right here on the end. Let's do a little bit more here, I think. And then we'll smooth it. So this guy. Kind of like that, I think. Doesn't look too bad. Let's paint some roadway in here so we can tell the difference. Should we blacktop it? It'd make it really easy to get up if we did that. It might not be the most realistic thing if we did that, though. The mud can be quite tricky, though, as well. If we did some gravel, would that be... That's too bumpy there, but if we did this, I don't know if that's the way to go either. We could put a gravel road in here. Let's switch this to round. There we go. A little more realistic then. And then we can come around the corner. And down. A little shortcut, huh? That might not be such a bad idea. Gonna blend it in here. We got too much on the side here. Now we'll put some... Is it realistic to have grass here? Might not look quite right. It just feels kind of weird. Maybe we should go for the medium. It looks kind of weird just having the dirt. Probably could go more sporadic with it. Doing a little over here as well. Ah. He's going through the ground. Comes right through there. Interesting. That's a nice little road, huh? Let's give it a shot. Probably doesn't look the best in as far as like realistic wise, of course. But there is so much rock that we gotta get delivered that this is gonna be real nice to cut some time off. And it is our quarry, so we should be able to do what we want. Alright, another load coming in. Doing us well. So we are up to... yeah, 148. Starting to run low on tools. Like, we'll do a little time lapse. Let's get it topped up. And then we'll probably take a nap and then cruise through the year. Yeah, this... oh, we climbed this really good with this gravel. That's kind of what I was hoping. That'll cut a lot of time off. And then I guess we're gonna have to go, I think June is the new month now for selling the lime, so May, June, it's not that far away. And we may just skip a few months to get there. Let's see, the bigger the pile, the better, so we could probably get on the back side of this pile. We'll take some of the pile as well, and we'll get this filled up. Excellent. One more load here should do it. We'll shut this off. Shut our beacons off. Alright, let's go ahead and take this last load down there. Probably won't get it all on in the production. 183. Did quite a bit there, and 85,000 worth of lime. Yeah, we'll definitely get the lime delivered in this episode, I think. We have burned up a lot of gas in this thing, too. Ain't much left. That's crazy. Hardly any hours on it. Those are using a lot of RPMs going up and down this hill. I don't know if actually Farm Sim has that integrated where if like you're using higher RPMs it's going to use more gas. Obviously it should be that way, but who knows? Excellent shortcuts. Alright, probably shouldn't take it all. Left with 22,000, not too bad. Probably run out of tools before too long. Everything is looking good over here. Lime is looking good, the Pofarium's looking good. We're still actually have both productions running on the big, where is it, small refinery. Because we're still waiting on diesel to be topped up. We probably could shut this one off and focus on diesel, and it'd probably go faster to get these topped up, then we could focus more on the verifying. Let's do that, just for fun. That way it can get these topped up, and then we can switch it. Although it's kind of nice to just set it and forget it, too. Alright, I think we will take a nap without further ado. We'll have to see what April brings for the lime production, how much it processes. I think it's quite a bit. Okay. A little extra income as well. Diesel's getting topped up a lot quicker. Limestone production, yeah, it ate a lot. We could just get it to 200,000 and just wait, but that's a lot of stones yet too. Lime, 101,000 in June. Starting to actually go up, we can see it here. It delivers to the cement factory. I almost wonder if we should consider taking a loan out and buying the cement factory. I wonder if Farm Sim 25 works the same way as 22 did, where you could sell the production, get paid for it, and then you buy the production, and that product is actually in there to be processed yet. Maybe that's something we should try, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and then we'll just go from there. I suppose we could probably dump that. Ooh, that pile's filling up really quick. We could probably go ahead and dump this in here. Oh, it actually dumped on its own. Nice. I think we should probably go ahead and buy another box of tools. Because I think it's going to run out. We'll get the Mercedes over to the warehouse. And we'll get another box of tools down here. Man, it is foggy. You can't see anything. Our beacons on. So people can see us. Or should we get two? I think they were 10 grand a piece. Tools. 10,500. We'll go with one for now. It actually lasts quite a while. This one actually lifted pretty easy. It was the mining equipment. That was a bit of a task. Yeah, we might just go to June, I think. And then we'll get that lime sold that we have in there. It would be nice to put more in there. We're actually probably going to have to haul quite a bit back and forth just to even deliver all that. It's going to be quite a bit. It's like perfect size for this crate. Oh no, it's doing the floaty thing again. We get it on there all the way this time. There we go, look at that. Perfect for it. It should run fine on here, I think. Get a couple straps in. Oh yeah. Piece of cake. Coming back into the mine here, we can see all the fog in the valley. It was ridiculous to get out. And as you can see, it just lingers down there. We'll get this delivered, and then I think we're going to advance to, see, April, May. Let's probably go to June. Maybe we might do May, because typically the best price sometimes ends up being the month before the best quote-unquote price for on our time-saving stock check. Let's keep a close eye on the road here and hopefully figure out where we're supposed to go. We'll go around the lime area here. Bad viewing distance, very bad. Yeah, but right here on the left. There we go, right there. Bam! Excellent. So yeah. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so there's 6,000. It actually might fill up too. June cement factory. How is our oil pumps looking? We might just switch to Pafari. Let's go one more month, then we'll switch. 119,000. I think we could probably almost pay that loan back. Probably should have paid back a little bit. It wouldn't have been so bad on interest. But these are definitely full, so let's go ahead and we're going to switch the refinery back to paraffine, and then we'll turn the diesel off. Excellent. And let's check on the lime. So yeah, it says June yet. It says max value is 141. We're at 135. Let's check over here, but the prices on lime, I think there was just the one spot. Yeah, cement factory, 784. It should go up, yeah, I mean, this obviously, for those who have been watching this playthrough, this calendar isn't quite right with the other one. I don't think it was updated. Or maybe they can update it. Anyway, next month yet, still increasing, so we'll wait. And how does the production actually look for that? There ain't much left. So it'll definitely be done processing when we get to the next month. That's going to be very nice, though. Let's go into, let's see here, finances, and then let's repay. Yeah, we can repay it all. We were getting hit with, what was our interest here? I mean, that really ain't that bad, $350 a month. But we're back to zero. Oh, nice. A little more passive income came in. 55,000 are back up to. It looks like we might not quite get our top price. I'm okay with that. 162 would be very nice. Yeah, we're going to try the old trick, I think, and see. Yeah, it's done running. Let's shut that off. We need more stones. It's actually going to be quite a bit of back and forth already with what we have. We'll use our truck here. I believe, like I said, the fill-up is right under that awning. But as I was saying, I think we're going to try the old trick from 22. I don't know if it works on 25. I'm thinking it might. Because it is Giant's mechanic and can't see them changing something like that. But so we'll fill the production up and then we will buy the production. We might have, like, hitting two birds with one stone. Lime, 198. That's a lot. Takes a little while to fill, too. Nice little spout there, though. I like it. Yeah, I might not even be able to take all this. Maybe it can only hold so much over there. I guess we'll find out. There we go, full load. Here we are, cement factory. First load coming in. Kind of curious if we couldn't use a worker to do this. But I guess it kind of is irrelevant, because it'd be nice to throw a worker on selling this and bringing it up here, and then we could, you know, continue to run more rocks down to our other or get some bins, I guess, and then fill those bins, and then, I don't know. I don't think it can do it, though. 31,373 environmental penalty, as there should be for a quarry. We'll see if we can hire a worker just for the fun of it. I don't think that's programmed. I couldn't imagine the road being programmed in there, especially when you got a bulldozer going up and down. Let's see, create job. We want to... No, it's just, yeah, they only have go to on here, so there is no loading or anything like that. That's interesting. I suppose maybe with the container like this, it doesn't really know if you have it on. I don't know. Just a guess. I don't think it would work anyway. It would probably, again, jam up with that bulldozer, or the roads here might not be programmed in as a actual road. All right, let's do a little time lapse here, selling the lime. It might fill up at the cement factory. It might not. It might take it all. We'll see what happens. And then we may have to get a loan out and consider buying it, but we'll see how it goes. I think we only need 300,000. Last load coming in. There's a little bit left, but we're just going to leave that in the production. And let's see, should we buy this right away here and see if we can get this as part of our production? Like I said, double dipping would be nice. We might not have, yeah, we wouldn't have to take out too much of a loan. Cement factory. Yeah, so this would require dirt and lime. And pallets. Tools. A little bit to get started on that one, ain't it? Yeah, if we visit it, it's right... Yeah, we're right over there. Yeah, so it's right here. How much is it? 300? 300,000, yeah. We don't have to take it... we take out less than 100,000, so that's not too bad. I think it's worth the risk. So let's go to... This forklift is here too. That might be nice to get... Because we're going to need a forklift too. But first things first. Finances? Yeah, just another... Just to get over 300,000. Ooh, that was close. So there we go, 304. $95,000 loan. Let's go ahead and purchase this and see if we get the free lime. Double dipping, if they will. Purchased. It is ours. So... Cement factory. No, we do not get any lime. If that was the case, I would have kind of waited. But I didn't know for sure, and now we know. Mystery solved. So I think on the next episode, we will have to get this, start getting this topped up, get some dirt. We'll have to get the rocks, processing some more lime so we can get that back up here so we can start making some cement, mining equipment. We got to buy pallets for the first time. That should be interesting. And the tools, of course. And then we'll get the cement bags, which we'll have to, like I said, we're going to need a forklift too. Should we buy that forklift real quick? We could always borrow the one from the shop because we haven't really used it over there, and I don't think we ever will. Yeah, this guy right here, right at the shop. It's been sitting here. We haven't used it. It's still actually in the very same spot where the map is when you start it. So I think we might take this when nobody's looking. It would serve us very well. Alright, so I think we're going to leave it there for today's episode. And like I said, we'll get the cement factory topped up and get that moving on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.